Troy, Johnny Cash's mom, sitting here with Thizzler, and I hope you subscribe to Thizzler. Very jovial. Johnny was a joker, and he loved attention. So everybody, he always drew the crowd. That was his thing. And he started rapping at a young age, like about 7. So I put him in shows, got him a little manager, and he started rapping and took off from there. That was it. That was his goal in life, to just become a rapper. I think at around that age, 7 or 8, that's when I just started pushing him to get in the studio, got him a manager, and, took off from there. He did a show, I think it was at a high school or something, and then they started to call, and like, oh, he needs a manager, and I'm like, okay, let's see what you can do with him. And they put him in the studio and started from there. So his first record deal was in LA, but they came and got him, took him, flew him to New York, and they were going to sign him to Universal, and I think that kind of fell apart, the deal. And after that, got with this, and was on from there. That was the worst day of my life. Like, literally, because somebody called me and asked me had I heard about it, and I think I kind of just fainted. And it was just like, we were best friends because we talked every day, like twice a day at least. And so to have him just be gone out of my life was just devastating. It just felt just empty, like I'm empty all the time without him, so that just really did it. It still affects me. It's just like, I don't think you move on, I think you just move through it. Well, family, and just being around people that know him and like maybe know the other side of him, like the music side. Being able to have people to just like, do things for him, like music, t-shirts, different things that just make me feel better about, he's still around. I think it was some signs. I think he didn't tell me, but he kind of talked with his brother about certain things that, people said or were saying. And I kind of even asked him because, his car had got shot at like a while before that happened. And he wasn't the type person like tell his business about, like, somebody's after me or this, so I didn't really know, but I told him when that happened, like, you really need to be careful about these. I think these people are serious. And guys are like, okay, well, nobody's gonna tell me where to go or what to do, so I'm just like gonna do what I do. And that was just, when that happened, it just like I told, I kind of told you that they were serious. And I remember seeing him one day just driving off away from my son's business, and I just felt like that was our last look. And I never told anybody, but like, he looked and he waved, and then I kind of just looked at him drive off. And that was our last time seeing each other, but yeah, I kind of felt that. I've always wanted to, but it just took me time to get to this point. And I don't know. One day I just woke up and was like, okay, I got to do this. This is something I have to do, because I remember Kilo's mom, we talked one day and she was like, Johnny told her, all I want is everybody to glorify me and my music. And that just always stayed in my mind. But I just started to really be able to get to this point. Well, I have a lot of people asking me, like, when are you going to do it for cash? I mean, when are you going to release cash music? Like, we know you have a lot of music. Are you just going to sit on it and just, like, let it go? Or you're just going to, put it out? And I decided I'll just put it out. In My Shoes, and I don't know, maybe 6, 7 songs on it. I'm excited because it's like a lot of music no one's heard before. Like when he first started, and it's a different kind of music, but I'm excited about it. Johnny had a song about In My Shoes, and it was like, you couldn't imagine what I've been through, and it talks about what he's been through, and as far as watching some friends die, just, I guess, having fun with all these different groups of people, and just not being able to, like, really live your life the way you want to live it, because you have all these obstacles that, like, try to tell you you can't do this, you can't do that, and me not understanding, because it's like, I don't understand, just north, south, all of that kind of different things. It just doesn't make sense to me. So to hear him talk about it is just like deep for me. Like, you guys really have to go through all of this stuff, and to see it and hear it. It's just like unbelievable. It's in my shoes. So I guess I couldn't really walk in them. So let's let him tell it,